For a long time, soils have been seen as dead substrate, but more and more research has been uncovering its immense life and complexity. Soil is the skin of the earth. Soil is considered to be the most biodiverse habitat, hosting more than half the biodiversity on Earth. The majority of fungi, plants, and half of bacteria are found in soils. Much of the above biodiversity also has a strong relationship with soil, like, for instance, wild bees. More than 70% of wild bees nest in soils. While the importance of larger soil organisms, such as earthworms, has already been known for a long time, over the last decade, there is an incredible increase in knowledge in the importance of soil microbiota. Fungi, bacteria, and plants form complex systems that interact jointly that led to the creation of the concept of holobionts. Organisms around the root zone of the plant act like little external guts for the plants, making nutrients available, facilitating their uptake, protecting them against pathogens, or also helping them in case of drought. In other words, healthy soils are indispensable to the production of healthy food and healthy crops. The richness of soil life is to be protected not only for the sake of biodiversity itself, but also for the numerous ecosystem services it provides to our society. For instance, nutrient cycling, carbon storage, water buffering, and water filtration. Healthy soils are the foundation for healthy systems that lead to soil fertility and food production. They are an essential ally in mitigating and adapting to climate change. Unfortunately, man-made soil pollution leads to soil life degradation. Heavy metals present in fertilizers or pesticides form an important source of diffuse soil pollution, which has been largely proven to disrupt soil ecosystems. On the positive sides, many farmers across Europe have shown us that restorative practices allow to increase again biodiversity in soils and soil resistance to drought or climate change. Indeed, the aspect of functional biodiversity helps us to better understand the importance of us as humans to help soils regenerate and become resilient again. Up to 70% of European soils have been estimated to be in bad condition due to human activities. This requires urgent action to restore soils for current and future generations. For all citizens, and certainly for farmers and their successors who depend on soils. The past years have been characterized by an overall severe attack on essential files of the Green Deal. An example of a backtrack from EU institutions is the example of the recent proposal from the Commission to severely weaken or delete the majority of good agricultural and environmental conditions that are a prerequisite to benefit from the Common Agricultural Policy funds. Deleting these requirements go against all scientific advice and expert assessment in light of the triple crisis of biodiversity, climate, and environmental pollutions. The proposal is pushed through in an anti-democratic way, without consultation of stakeholders, without an impact assessment, and without a proper democratic debate in the European Parliament. This is beyond belief and extremely worrying. The EU institutions here send a very negative signal to European citizens ahead of the European elections. One of the files that was not suppressed, fortunately, is the soil monitoring law we will discuss today. We very much welcome the proposal from the Commission for a first ever soil law in Europe. The proposal, however, lacks ambition and needed targets, timelines, or mandatory measures to secure effective progress towards healthy soils. We strongly regret that the recent vote of the European Parliament even weakened this proposal more. We hope that the Council will continuously and ambitiously move forward and support a soil law which is fit for purpose to bring EU soils back to health by 2050. Today, we look forward to digging into some essential aspects of soil health, connecting scientists, policymakers, farmers, and the civil society.